Welcome to the tutorial for the Florida Brain Cancer 5K Participation Center. To get started, you'll want to visit the Florida Brain Cancer 5K homepage at www.fbc5k.org. Once on the website, you'll want to sign in using the lower left-hand sign-in boxes. You'll use your username, which you got from last year, and then enter in your password. Now remember, you'll always want to click Remember Me. And the nice thing about that is, as you could see from mine, it will always then auto-populate your password when you log in. If for some reason you don't remember your username and password, which were all sent to you in the email that prompted you to register for this year's event, you can always click Trouble Signing In. This will take you to a screen that will allow you to have your password or your username emailed to you to the email that you provided during registration. So, once again, we'll go back, enter in our username, password, and then log in. This will automatically redirect you to the participant center for this year's event. Now, as you'll see, there have been some changes made to the participant center, but the point of this video is to make sure that you understand the participant center and that you can use it to the best of its abilities and help you fundraise and recruit people to join your teams and everything you'll want to do for the event. So, as you can see when you first get to the web page, there's going to be this yellow box that always says what to do next. These suggestions are based on hundreds of events, best practices, what people have found to be the most helpful. So always try your best to follow the suggestions. The other things that you'll notice that are new about this homepage is all of your progress will be listed up here under your fundraising progress. Now, just to be clear, this is for your personal progress. If you're a team captain, you'll see up on the right-hand side, you're going to have the option to check out your team stats in your teams page. But for these purposes on your personal fundraising homepage, it's always going to be your progress. As you can see, it's really easy to change your goal if you need to. Just click Change here, enter in a new goal. So let's say we want to make mine 1,500 and submit. And then as you can see, my goal has changed. This can be changed throughout the process. So don't be afraid to set it high. We warn you against setting it too low because people want to really feel like they're helping you get somewhere. So we suggest starting, if you're a little nervous, at $500, but definitely don't start any lower than what you were able to raise last year. So if for some reason you wanted to change your login and password information, you would click this link right here, and then you can change your username and password. So the first thing that you'll want to do when you get to this page is you'll want to customize your personal page. That will be the page that people see when they come to visit the website. You can do that by clicking Personal Page. Now, because most of you are returning from last year's event, you will see that this information here in the body is the exact text that you had for last year's page. So you'll want to make sure that you read through it to make sure that all the numbers and dates are up to date. For example, in mine, I have that I'm participating in the 2011 Florida Brain Cancer 5K. I had to go in here because when I first logged in, it said 2010 because that's what I had up there. So the nice thing about this page is that it's totally customizable. You can have as little or as much information as you'd like. You can bold things, change the font, change the sizes. For our new participants, this will have text that's auto-populated that was created by the event organizers. You're welcome to use that text, leave it as it is, that's totally fine, or you're welcome to change it to include anything you'd like. The title is really important as well. Once again, if you had a title last year, it should automatically update. Otherwise, you can make this be whatever you'd like. I find that it's most helpful to have your name in there, just so when people get to your page, they're positive that they're in the right place. It's just an extra precaution to put, but you can put whatever you'd like in the title. The other great thing that you can do from this page is customize your URL, which you can see right up here. And what that'll do is instead of copying the long URL that goes the whole box, this will be a shortcut that people can use. And to change this tag at the end in blue, which is the only part of it you can change, what you'll do is click URL settings. And there you can edit this. So if I just wanted to call it Danny, you could do that, but we'll leave mine as Danielle. And you want to make sure that it's public. If you set your page as private, then only the people that you send this direct URL will be able to see your page. If someone just goes onto the website and searches for you by name, they will not find you if you've marked private. So be sure to always mark it as public. And then before moving on, you'll just want to hit save. And obviously, if something would have gone wrong, you would have seen a red X here, but green check mark, so we're great. And we'll show the URL, so you can copy and paste this into emails if you'd like, and it also shows that it's public. So some other things to consider is that you are talking to people through your personal page, so I always find it best at the end to say thank you for your support, just to let people know that this really is a message from you. The next thing that you can customize is your photos. So you'll just click photo here on the right hand side, and once again it will take you to your photos. For those returning, the photo that you had last year will automatically be carried over. For those new people, you're going to see a generic image. Once again, you can leave it as the photo you had last year. You can leave it as the custom or the generic image that we uploaded for new participants, whatever you'd like. And obviously you would just hit browse and search your desktop, wherever you keep your pictures, and then upload it. And you'll always want to hit save or upload. And you can also add a caption. So mine says the best mom in the world, because that's my mom and that's who I participate in honor of. So that's a really great feature. It's also a nice way to sort of add a personal touch to the page so your friends and family can really see who you are or who you're participating for. You also have the option, if you'd like, to have a video. The nice thing about the videos is it's a lot more interactive. You can have music. What you'll want to do ahead of time is to upload a video to YouTube and have it saved there, and then you can just include the URL here. But for my purposes, I'm going to have my picture. You also have the options to customize your components. The status thermometer will be the thermometer that shows how far along you are towards your fundraising goal. This will automatically be checked. We encourage you to keep it checked, but you're more than welcome to uncheck it. Your fundraising honor roll, which will show who's made donations to your page. And then obviously this checkbox that says show donor names only, do not show amounts. So you have the option to unclick that if you'd like. You can also click to enable your personal blog. And what that does is it allows you to turn your personal page into a blog. It allows you to make updates, share fun, exciting things that are happening with your team. However, you do want to make sure that you're keeping up with it. So if you think you just want to leave your page stagnant, that's fine. I would just make sure that that box, if you click it, you want to make sure you're putting updates probably about once a week. So we'll want to hit save. Always want to hit save. And then if you'd like, you can hit preview to see how your page is looking so far. So as you can see, we have the photo that I put here along with the caption. We have the title that I put, Welcome to Danielle's personal page. We have the body copy, the fundraising progress, the scroll of donors, and the message. Obviously, the donate button, the join button, and the achievement badges are all auto-populated into the page for you. So if you like how you look, you're all set. Otherwise, if you wanted to change some layouts or some text or bold some things that weren't bolded before, you can obviously go back, and you can always preview from this page as well. So once again, just making sure that everything's good. And once everything is all set, you'll want to hit save. And that way you've always saved the changes that have been made to your page. Now for our team captains, you'll want to do all these same steps for your team as well. So once again, clicking on the team page, you can do the URL settings to make the customized tag at the end. You can have the message that this text actually has to be completely recreated. So for all the teams that are registering this year, you're going to find this default text that we've created for you. If you want something more customized and personalized about your team, you'll have to put that in. And also you'll have to upload your image and a caption as well. So if you want to preview your page, just do so. So as you can see, because I haven't uploaded a picture, the picture that the website has just uploaded for me is there. This picture can be changed. Obviously, you have your fundraising thermometer and your team honor roll, and then your members of your team. So you can see all the components here. And once again, all of these can be edited. Just make sure that as you change anything in here, you're always hitting save. If you ever need to change any of the details about your team, so the team name, memory of mom, if you want to be associated with a company, if you want to add a new company, and then your division, you can always change that here and just always hit update. You can see, because mine's a friends and family team, I don't have a company associated with, so that's fine. So then you can just go back to your home page. You can also edit your personal page from this link to the right, but obviously it's a little bit easier to do from up here. And once again, if you are a team captain, you'll want to customize this message to your team. And what that is, it's not anything that's shown from the outside of the site. Only team members that are logged in, your team members that are logged into the participant center, will see this message. So you want to make sure you can just click here to edit, change the text, hit save, and then they'll always see that message from you. It's also a really great place to put any updates that you want to share with your team members as well. So that wraps up customizing your personal page and customizing your team page. We encourage everyone to do this. It really helps in your fundraising, really makes your friends and family feel like they're a part of your team. If you have any questions that this video didn't answer, you're obviously always welcome to contact us at florida5k@abc2.org. Otherwise, have fun, be creative, and let everyone know that you're participating in the event. Send out these URLs and you'll be successful. Thank you so much for participating.